Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to show you my favorite products that I have been loving lately, things that I have been reaching for almost every day, and honestly, every single thing that I'm going to mention to you today is on my face. Besides one thing that is technically not on my face, it's on my ears. These earrings are actually SugarFix by BaubleBar, and it is carried at Target. This is just what the earring holder looks like for reference, like if you're in the store and you're looking for it. This is what their packaging looks like, and I'll get a little bit closer so maybe you can see a little bit better. But this is what they look like. They're the kind of earrings that you put the little stone in first, or the stud in first, and then you put the other piece behind it and snap it on. I have been wearing these earrings on the daily, like every single day. I love them so much. They were $12.99, which is a really good price. I'd actually seen this stuff, like I was walking through Target and I saw like a new little jewelry display, and I saw it said SugarFix, and I was like, oh, that stuff's cute, but I didn't like stop to look at it. So the next time I was in Target, and let's be honest, it was probably like the next day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and look at it, and it said SugarFix by BaubleBar, and I was like, what? BaubleBar has like their own collection for Target. They had some really cute things. So if you are in Target and you are looking for some new jewelry, and these are really nice quality. I mean, they are BaubleBar, so of course they're nice quality. They are a little bit cheaper than the actual BaubleBar pieces, but I am okay with that because I can get it at Target. So now on to the beauty products. All of these I have on my body and, well, on my face. This is technically on my hands right now. This is the Soap & Glory Hand Food Hand Cream. Besides the fact that it smells so good, just like the Clean on Me, it smells almost exactly identical to that. But this is not the first time that I have used the hand food. I have used it for a very long time, but for whatever reason, this winter my hands are extremely dry. I'm not sure if I'm kind of developing possibly some eczema, like here and there. It's like little areas of my hands that are more itchy than others, but this stuff does a wonderful job of keeping my hands moisturized. I keep it in my backpack diaper bag since I'm not really carrying a purse all the time. I keep this with me all the time. I reapply it all day long. It makes your hands feel so good, and you don't need to wash your hands after. And I know that sounds weird because you're like, well, it's a hand cream, why would you do that? Well, a lot of times when I use a hand cream, it leaves my hands feeling so oily that I cannot wait to wash it off. So then what's the point of a hand cream? This one does a wonderful job of moisturizing, and it smells good. So I think this was, I want to say $10 at Target. They are carrying Soap & Glory at Target now, so that is pretty awesome. But I want to say it's either $10 or less for sure, and I will link it down below if you want some. The foundation that I have been wearing lately, and I'm actually wearing it today, is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. And I have been like kind of on a foundation kick lately, like trying out all different ones. I like foundations, I just don't want to feel like I have makeup caked all over my face. I want it to have enough coverage but not too much coverage, and I don't want it to be too dry but not dewy. So yeah, don't we all? I saw this on somebody's recommendation. Who knows? I watch way too many makeup videos, but somebody recommended this. And the best part of this is that most of the time you can find this at your grocery store or Target for like $5.99. That's a good price for a foundation. That is probably one of the cheapest foundations that you will find on the drugstore right now. I mean, really doesn't get too much cheaper than that. I didn't buy it because it was cheap, because I tried out some other ones that are not exactly as cheap as this, and this one is awesome. I didn't try the dewy one because it has sunscreen in it, and to be honest, I don't love having sunscreen in my foundation. I'm always worried about like flashbacks. I'm worried about it breaking me out. I just only like to use one specific type of facial sunscreen, and that's it. So it kind of freaked me out that the other one had sunscreen in it, so I got the matte and poreless versus the other one, and this stuff is great. I don't even feel the need to set this with a powder, so I don't. I just use a dampened like a beauty blender sponge. Mine's not the actual beauty blender, it's the Real Techniques sponge. I dampen that, and then I use this, and I don't feel the need to set it. It sets very nice on its own. It's matte, but it's not like too matte, and it matches my color well. My color is 122 creamy beige. I really love this stuff. I would highly recommend it. It does not break me out. My skin just feels comfortable. I've really been enjoying this. I was actually walking through, I think it was like Best Buy. I was walking through Best Buy with my husband, and I came across like, was it a mirror? I think it was a mirror or something. I was looking at the cameras, of course, or maybe it was laptops. I don't know. But I came across like a reflection of myself, and I was like, wow, my makeup looks really good. And it was at the end of the day, and usually, you know, you look in the mirror and you're kind of like, foundation is missing here, or my concealer is missing here. But I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, that actually looks really good. And this was the foundation that I was wearing. So if you are in the market for a new foundation, and even if you aren't, $5.99 is extremely affordable. I would try this one out for sure. So another product that I have been loving is this Maybelline Master Precise Curvy Liquid Liner. And I have been using my Wet n Wild Mega Liner forever, like probably years. I just really like the formula of it. I just loved it. I love the price point of it. So, of course, when Tiffany D talked about this, I was like, I'll be getting that, thank you. I'm a huge Makeup by Tiffany D lover, and I grabbed this on her recommendation, and it is awesome. I don't remember how much this was. I want to say like $6 or $7, but compared to my Wet n Wild one, I just like that it's a little bit less wet when you apply it. The Wet n Wild one, let me see if I can find it. So the Wet n Wild one is, and this is actually almost gone because I really needed to get a new one. Yeah. So it comes off a little bit wetter, and it actually, you have to apply it with this little tip. It's almost like painting on your face, which can be very difficult. I think I've kind of gotten the hang of like drawing a straight line because I've been using it for so long. But this is what that one looks like. And then this right here is very interesting. I probably wouldn't have like just ran up and picked this up had I not seen Tiffany's recommendation, but this is what the brush looks like. So from the side, it's very, like, it can be very thin, but from the front, it's very thick. It's almost like a Sharpie in a way. Okay, so this is the Maybelline one. So you can see that that is definitely a little bit darker than this one. I think it just shows up a lot better. It's also probably because this is almost gone also, but I just really like this stuff. It's very easy to draw on your eyes. I just love it. I think it's great. You can do it thick or thin or however you want. There's me drawing it on thin. It just works really well, and I do not see the point in paying a whole lot of money for an eyeliner. They all do the same thing. You just want them to stay on your eyelid, and this one stays. So if you are needing a new eyeliner, check this one out. This is the very black, I believe. Black, the blackest black that you can get. That's what this one is. Alright, so the next product that I have been loving that I mentioned in one of my videos is this Wet n Wild Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in Rebel Rose. And I have it on my lips today, and I am just so obsessed with this stuff. I love the color of it. I feel like this is the color that I've been searching my whole life for. I will swatch it for you on my hand. Maybe you can get a better idea. And also the applicator of it is like a, let's see here. The applicator is very interesting. It's like it's a doe foot applicator, but it's almost like a chair. And not in a bad way, like it's just different. And this is what the color looks like. I just feel like it's the color of my dreams. I do, however, feel like the longer that the day goes on and you have this on your lips, it does start to do that thing where it like peels here in the center, or not peels, I don't even know what to call it, but if you just wipe your lips off right there and just reapply it, it's fine. It'll last you for, you know, a little while longer, but the actual color does not fade. This is the Rebel Rose. If you can find this, pick it up. I had a really hard time finding this. They are only $5, so run out and grab some while you can. So I've got two more things, and this right here is the Lash Princess Mascara by Essence. And I do have a few things by Essence that I love, and I recently discovered them in my Target. I don't think all Targets carry Essence, but I have noticed quite a few Targets now are starting to carry them. I really love this brand. It's extremely inexpensive. It's quite comparable, like price range wise, to Wet n Wild. They just have a little bit of a different product selection, and I really like this. Now, I would have never picked this up had I not seen MsGoldGirl talk about this, and I will link her channel below. I love Marnie. I watch all of her videos, and she actually lives probably 10-15 minutes away from me, but when I saw her talk about this, I was like, okay, I'll be trying some of that out. So I grabbed this. I'm honestly like the hugest cover girl. Where is my baby? Where's my baby? I'm honestly the biggest CoverGirl supersizer mascara lover. Like, this is my holy grail mascara. But this one lately, I have been wearing almost every day, and I also like to pair the two, so I'll start out with this one and then kind of comb through them with this one because I love the brush on this. And it's not that I don't love the brush on this one either, I just kind of like the effect that both of them give. And this is what the brush looks like, so it's a little bit thicker than what I'm used to, but I really like the formula of this. I wore this in, I've been wearing this in a lot of videos, and I'm wearing it today, but I wore this in a video the other day and someone was like, your eyelashes look awesome. And I didn't have any fake eyelashes on, and I was like, maybe this mascara is like making my eyelashes look pretty good. The only thing that I've noticed is that by the end of the day, it can get a little bit like, you know, those little black flakes that you get. It's not great, it's not a lot, and by no means is it like you shouldn't use this mascara because of it. It's not that much, and I guess I'm just not used to any black flakes or anything because I never get that with this mascara. This will give you just a little bit, but compared to other mascaras that I've used, this is really no big deal at all. So I think this was $5 as well. My last product is also a recommendation by MsGoldGirl. This is the L'Oreal La Palette in Nude, and I want to say like de Nude or something fancy like that, but I've really been loving this eyeshadow palette. Now, this is a little bit more of a pricier item at the drugstore, but let me tell you how I got this for $10. I think this is usually $20. I've seen it at Target, I want to say, for $20, and maybe like Ulta for $20. I think it was at Ulta for sure. They're always just a little bit more expensive. But I saw this and I was like, oh, those colors are so pretty. Like, I'm the biggest sucker for nude colors. Like, that's all I ever wear. And I was like, and it's drugstore. But I was like, $20, I could almost go buy a higher end palette for that price. So I was at my local grocery store and theirs were only like $15.99 or something, and L'Oreal was like $5 off a $15 purchase. So I got this for like $10. And holy cow, I have been using this like every day since then. It comes with this little brush right here, and it's not the best brush in the world. I don't even know why they still include these things in it. But this part right here is okay, but I just kind of like set the brush aside and just use my own brushes. But I love the colors of this. It's got both matte and shimmer shades. Today, I will see if you can see. My camera doesn't focus very well when I scoot forward. Let me see if I can focus this real quick. Okay, so I'm looking down, hopefully you can see. I've got 3 of the shades from this palette on, plus my Amber, it's an Amber Rush from L'Oreal, the L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush. I am wearing this color right here, and this color right here, and this one right here up like on my brow bone. And these are the colors right there. Let's see if I can swatch them on my hand for you. And this is what they look like right here. But I mixed the 3 of those with my Amber Rush for my eyes today, and I'm loving the combination. So there are so many different combinations that you can do with this palette. It's like an everyday, reach for it every day kind of palette. Every single color in there is wearable. It's technically drugstore, but a little bit, the quality of it seems to be a little bit better than your typical drugstore eyeshadow palette. It also has a little bit of a mirror in here if you are the kind of girl that likes to take these to travel with. It is a very nice mirror. I just like the sleek look of this. For a drugstore palette, this is very nice quality, very nice looking, and I would definitely recommend picking up one of these if you are looking for an everyday eyeshadow palette. Okay guys, so those are my favorites that I have been loving lately. Those are things that I have been reaching for every day, that I wear every day constantly. They are on my face now. I just cannot get enough of them. These are definitely some of my favorite videos to watch. I love seeing what other people are using on the daily, and especially drugstore items. Those are my favorite. I like to know what's good at the drugstore, what very inexpensive products I can use that are awesome products at the same time. I hope you all are having a wonderful week, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. And then don't forget to tap that little bell next to the subscribe button so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 9 a.m. each week. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Bye guys. What am I talking about? What am I talking about today? I'm having problems. I'm having problems today. Holy moly, I didn't realize it was that sticky. Look at that.